I see a lot of videos of people telling you, exfoliate your skin, exfoliate your skin. You also have to understand that consistent long-term use increases the risk of rebound pigmentation. Now, a lot of you will ask, so Sele, what is the best approach for using hydroquinone? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, hi best friend. Yes, we're sitting down again and we're trying to flow back into our usual routine. So if you're just joining us or just seeing my face for the first time, my name is Sele Kalio and I am a Nigerian-based beauty influencer. I create videos on beauty, lifestyle, hair, nails, and all of that jazz. We basically focus on skincare and the science behind skincare formulation, the ingredients in your skincare products, and so many other things that has to do with skincare with a little razzle dazzle here of lifestyle. So if these are things that you would love to see, please keep on watching and please join the family by subscribing down below. And this is a continuation of our video that we just posted last week. Okay, so we talked about the oxidation of hydroquinone, we talked about irritation, we also talked about uneven penetration in thick skin areas. If you haven't seen the previous video, we're talking about how and why hydroquinone causes dark skin, why people who use hydroquinone products experience darkening of the skin. So in this video, we have talked about 3 other causes, and this is a continuation of the video. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about the long-term use of hydroquinone, which is in severe cases, the long-term misuse of hydroquinone. When you use hydroquinone uncontrolled for a long period of time, uncontrolled meaning you're using it at very high dosage with other ingredients that can cause adverse effect, there's a risk of ochronosis. There are different kinds of ochronosis. There are 2 types of ochronosis. The one we're referring to here is the exogenous ochronosis. We have talked about it in previous videos, so you can check it out. I'm sorry if there's noise in the background. It's actually raining, hence the gloomy lighting that we have. Ochronosis is when the skin develops a blue, black, or a grayish pigmentation on the skin like we have here due to accumulation of homogeneic acid-like pigments in the dermis. Now, this condition is rare, but it is more common when products are overused, especially skin lightening products. When your skin lightening products are unstable, when you do not use sun protection while using the lightening treatment. Now let's talk about why a yellow product is specifically a red flag. A hydroquinone product that has turned yellow means the product has oxidized, its efficacy is reduced, its risk of causing irritation or pigmentation is increased. At this point, that product is no longer predictable or safe for consistent results. A lot of you will ask, so Sele, what is the best approach for using hydroquinone? If you are using hydroquinone or you choose to use hydroquinone products over a large part of your body, this is how you can minimize complications. Now, first, you want to use stable and well formulated hydroquinone product. Packaging or the packaging used for this hydroquinone products must be carefully chosen. You need to use products, packagings that are airtight, packagings that are opaque, that can block sun rays. The product has to have a minimal exposure to heat and light, which also brings us to using packaging that are opaque, dark, that can basically protect the product from UV rays. And also, if you notice that after a period of time, your skincare product starts turning brown, yellow, just basically changing color, know that that product has started degrading and you need to discard it. There are limits to how long you can use a hydroquinone product continuously. I would recommend 8 to 12 weeks, and then you give yourself a break. Now, the reason why you're giving yourself a break is to allow your skin breathe again, regenerate. If you need to use products that can at least try to sustain or maintain the results that you have gotten, this product has to contain ingredients that will help to heal the skin barrier, help to stop irritation, and also help to protect and build the integrity of your skin, if that makes sense. Now, you also have to understand that consistent long-term use increases the risk of rebound pigmentation. Another way you can get the best out of hydroquinone products is when you are using it localized in localized areas, meaning that you are only applying the product to areas that are hyperpigmented. That way, you're not blanketing your whole large skin area with the product. This protects your skin integrity and targets the exact problem that you are trying to treat, if that makes sense. I have always said that it is very important, if you are using skin lightening products, to always use products that contain skin barrier protection. You cannot be lightening your skin and not use skin repair ingredients, no matter what kind of skin lightening products you're using. Even if you're using the most natural skin lightening product, it is very, very important to use skincare protection or skin barrier protection to help the integrity of your skin while you go through the skin lightening treatment. A lot of people think skin lightening is just using whitening products and getting, whiter complexion. No, you have to put the integrity of your skin into consideration. Using skin moisturizers that contain ingredients like ceramides, ingredients like centilla, ingredients that will basically help with skin irritation, will reduce the risk of irritation, rebound pigmentation, and basically protect the integrity of your skin. Now, I see a lot of videos of people telling you, exfoliate your skin, exfoliate your skin, exfoliate your skin. And sometimes I wonder if some of these people understand what exfoliation does to your skin. Not everybody needs exfoliation. Sometimes when you use skin lightening products, the skin lightening actives themselves can also strip the top layer of your skin. Meaning, if you go ahead to exfoliate your skin and then use skin whitening or lightening ingredients, especially ingredients like hydroquinone or kojic acids, like basically ingredients that can give you micro exfoliations, you will risk causing irritation on your skin. And you don't want to apply hydroquinone on already irritated skin. That's like fire. So you need to avoid damaged or already inflamed skin. You don't want to use hydroquinone on an irritated area. There are other ingredients that you can use for maintenance when you break. You need to rotate these ingredients. When you break, you can use ingredients like niacinamide, azelaic acid, alpha arbutin, ingredients that are milder but can help maintain the results that hydroquinone has given you. So if you come to us and you're looking for skin lightening products, skin whitening products, I know a lot of people will still come under this post and abuse me, but that's fine because I need to educate people. Whether you abuse me or not, it won't stop people from wanting to lighten their skin. So why not educate them on how they can safely get the results that they want, okay? So if you come to us and you are looking for skin whitening products, after giving you these products, we educate you on how to use them. And then we always recommend products that you can use to maintain the results that you get when you're on break. So we'll tell you can use our Pina products for skin whitening, and then you can then use our porcelain skin lightening products as maintenance, or our Botox essence or Botox range for maintenance, because these are milder and they contain a lot of skin identical skin healing ingredients that can help you get better results during your break from products like our Pina products. These products help to maintain results without the same risk profile. Now, in conclusion, the bottom line is dark knuckles, rebound pigmentation are not random. They usually result from oxidation of your skincare ingredient or skincare products, inflammation that can cause overdrive production of melanin, which can cause post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, uneven absorption in thick skin areas. Sometimes chronic misuse of these ingredients can cause a deeper pigment disorder. If your product has turned yellow and is causing uneven pigmentation, discontinue immediately. Continuing to use this ingredient is what pushes a mild discoloration into harder or something more stubborn to treat. Always give your skin 2 to 3 weeks or 2 to 4 weeks time to recover from using hydroquinone or any skin lightening active at that. Now, if you have issues with hydroquinone and you're trying to get a reversal is not using a stronger whitening product to lighten your skin or peeling the skin. You're even making it worse. What you need to do is to stop, pause, do not use any other skin lightening products. Just pause and allow your skin to breathe. Now, the realistic expectation of a reversal is around 2 to 4 weeks. But if it's a chronic situation, you need to give your skin time to heal. A mild case, 3 to 8 weeks or 3 to 6 weeks, mild cases. For a moderate case, you need at least 2 to 4 months to heal your skin. And in severe cases, especially if misuse is long-term, you need to give yourself time to heal. Consistency matters more than intensity. Let me take that again. Using more active or higher concentration of active does not necessarily give you a better result. It only causes more harm to your skin. I am not telling you not to use hydroquinone products, but I'm telling you to educate yourself, ask the right questions, and use it wisely. We have a range of beautiful products that can lighten your skin. We also have products that contain hydroquinone, but we will let you know the risks and how you can use them. Otherwise, we have beautiful products that you can use to get beautiful results that are not instant. A lot of people are looking for products that will give them an instant result. But if you're looking to get good clinical results that is safe and will not give you dark knuckles and all, then send us a WhatsApp message for a free consultation and we will recommend the best products for you. Again, like I said, nobody's judging you for using products that will enhance the color of your skin. But if you need to enhance the color of your skin, improve either lighting or just, get a better skin look, then you should be looking into who you're using as your skincare provider. Okay, I think this wraps up the video. If you haven't watched the first part, I'm going to leave a link here for you guys to watch that video and then, come back to this one and continue. I hope I covered everything, and whoever asked this question, I hope I was able to answer your questions. Now, again, if you're just seeing my page for the first time, you're just coming across my videos for the first time, please, I beg you, join the family by clicking the subscribe button down below. We post really, really educative skincare contents on here that is beneficial to everyone. Everyone wants a beautiful skin. So if you like to get more insightful content like this, please join the family. Now, if you like to get any of our courses, our ebooks, you want to get mentorship, or any other information you need, please use the link in the description bar to send us a WhatsApp message. I'm sure by our next video, we will have our website back up, and the link will be in that video description. But for now, if you have any questions about this video, leave it in the comment section. If you have any video suggestions that you want me to talk about, topics that you're curious about and you want me to talk about, please leave them in the comment section.